There are many people right now who graduated from college that are struggling to pay back their student loans, which is at an all-time high in defaults. People are really trying to figure out how can they pay these loans back when their expenses are climbing and people are struggling in the streets. And yet I'm here to tell you that as early as next month, there is someone right now taking the 10X challenge that has currently $50,000 in student loan debt and will be able to pay it off because they're involved in the 10X challenge, which is the top comment below. There are lives being changed through this challenge, and this could be you. Again, welcome back to Financial Freedom Builders, where every conversation moves you one decision closer to financial freedom. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the page. Top comment below gets you into the 10X challenge. But I wanted to get this video out before the market opens tomorrow, and it is important you watch the entirety of this video so you are prepared accordingly for what's going to happen this week. Now, let's talk about what happened at the end of last week with the market. The SPY, which is the S&P 500, finished the week on a weaker note because of a lot of things happening within the war in Iran, and a lot of escalations have occurred over the weekend, okay? We have seen the battle in AI and chips continuing to rage on, and a lot of uncertainty around this. We had announcements regarding some internal issues within the United States in regards to election integrity, but it wasn't all bad news. At the end of last week, we also got great reports regarding some economic data for the U.S. economy that shows that the inflation is cooling and the United States economy is still surging forward. So in all of the midst of the fluctuation, we currently right now are in a place where the market is trying to figure out where are we going next. Now, the way the market ended last week shows that it wants to continue further to retest some lower levels that we've already broken through. So we could see the SPY backtest 740 to maybe 738 as early as the early part of next week, and then it could climb back and try to reclaim other levels that it's tried to touch before, which is as high as 755. Now, we know this is a news-driven time that we're living in, and as early as this afternoon, we may get reports that the war in Iran has de-escalated, cooler heads are prevailing, and they're getting back to the table. If we see that, we can see that the market may gap up on Monday and continue to climb higher from there. So we have to be alert as to what's going on and then kind of adjust accordingly. But there are two stocks I want to talk about today that are going to be impactful as early as this week and can give you an opportunity to make some money. The first one is Alphabet, which is also known as Google. Google's going to be reporting earnings this Wednesday to show what is going on within their company. Now, we have seen recently that Google has pulled back due to some headwinds and obstacles that they're currently facing within their company, and this has led to the stock going back as far as 6 to 7 and 8%. Now, we have seen during earnings season that a lot of our favorite strong big tech companies have usually done very well due to the fact that the economy is still resilient and people are still buying and investing into the U.S. economy. So we could see if Google shows strong revenue in their cloud and in their other ancillary companies such as YouTube and others, if we see that there is strong earnings and strong revenues coming in, this stock could climb back to retest some of its local recent all-time highs. So don't get too pessimistic yet on Google. We will have to wait and assess to see how they said they fared during their Q2 season, and if the earnings are great, we could see Google continue to climb higher. The second company we got to put on your radar is one company that we're very bullish on, which is Alibaba. Alibaba finished the week at about $114 a share, but about 2 to 3 weeks ago, it was as low as about $92 a share. So we have seen immense rebounding over the last couple of weeks with this company, and it's for a couple of reasons. Number one is that it is projecting to have a very strong Q2 earnings in revenue generated, which is a great sign for that company and for that economy, which has been a struggling economy in China. The second is that its immersion into AI is now becoming a little more bullish, and people are wanting to get involved into what's happening within the Alibaba stock. And so now one of the things is Kimi. Kimi is a new AI platform that's right now getting a lot of attention. And just today we found out that Qwen, which is another AI platform which is comparable to Claude, is looking to get another upgrade, which a lot of people are going to see as a great bullish catalyst because it is a platform comparable to Claude that's available at a cheaper price. And so because of some of these things, we are seeing Alibaba right now trying to retest some of its recent local moving averages, and it just rejected at about $121 to $122 last week, and it pulled back to 14. I believe we will see a retest again this week of those levels, and with these bullish catalysts, there is a chance that that stock can break through and keep climbing, leading up to its earnings, which is at the end of August. And so if we get through the 122, 123 level, we can start seeing go to as high as 135 to even $150 a share before the end of next month, which is extremely bullish, being that just a couple weeks ago it was at $92 a share. So this is the opportunity that's in front of you. Again, none of this is financial advice. This video is for education and entertainment purposes only. However, what I will say is that there is an opportunity in front of us, and we are capitalizing on the opportunity. Now, on the way out, before we let you go, I want to let you guys know that there is a stock we're currently investing into, the 10X Challenge, that has an ability to go make a 2,200% gain. And I'm telling you now that this company is still in its early infancy stages. So you still have time to make your life-changing story, whether it's buying a car, paying off your car, which is the video I left above here in the last video that someone just decently did, or paying off your student loans, which we mentioned earlier in this video that someone's going to be able to do as early as next month. $50,000 student loan debt is going to be eliminated as early as next month. Maybe you're trying to buy that house. Maybe you're trying to do that fancy vacation, or trying to pay for your kids' college. There are opportunities in front of you, and the stock we're currently in can be a catalyst to help you get to those goals.